welcome back to part 2 of this SRK round at Daytona Milton Keynes. If you haven't seen the first part, go check it out now before we watch these next couple of races. I promise you will not be disappointed from the action and the drama. But anyway, now let's focus on the next races. Of course, we have some ground to make up, and this race is not going to be easy, starting 19th out of 21, our lowest position in the heat. So here we go off the starting line, and again it's another awful start. I'm not sure why my starts are so bad. It's just reaction time, which could more than likely be the case. See, we've dropped back. We're last now. We've lost 2 places, and we need to fight our way back through as quickly as we can. So we're already hurdling up quite a lot up ahead. A lot of side-by-side, a little bit of tapping there between the teammates as we try to look for a away move. They seem to be indicating moving forward, so we're just going to slip by and try to go round the outside of Ford as we just get washed out wide there. Just can't go too wide there, otherwise you will just go end up all the way into the tyre barriers, and that's exactly what happens there. We've lost quite a bit of ground in this battle. So yeah, this first lap has not went to plan at all as we come again to the corner before the straight. Important to get a good exit, and we do have a pretty decent exit on some of the carts in front. The cart going really slow there, so I'm guessing he's kind of went wide, or he's been forced off as he throws a hand up in frustration, and that's a place gained for us. Inside we go of Ford into the braking zone, and we get that move done, and we're up to P19 again, so where we started the race. So now let's try to make some progress and gain some positions if possible, really, as we start lap 2 of this race. A lot of battling up ahead, which often means there's going to be some sort of contact along the way. All slowing up nicely into this corner. Some nice racing going up ahead. There's a bit of contact there between the 2 carts in front as we try to make the best out of the situation for us. Not having a great exit. Almost side by side for the drivers in front again, and we just need them to keep battling, and hopefully got a bit of contact. Seems a bit of a touch there between Diego and Ben Plains, and up the inside goes Baker there, making a bit of contact, a bit of rubbing as he's passing. Some definitely on the edge racing for sure. And they're having a great little battle, and this is allowing us to catch right up, and hopefully allows us to get involved as we get a decent exit on the straight, but well, not actually that good because we've not been keeping up with the guy in front of us. They're now side by side. We don't benefit from that slipstream at all, really. Into the hard braking zone, and we maintain 19th position at the moment. But I feel like it's only a matter of time before things start to implode and kick off up ahead. So we just got to keep our patience, and hopefully something happens. And as you can see up ahead, side by side again, and he cuts back across quite sharply, and Ben's forced to lift off a lot. He's lost a huge amount of speed, and round the outside of Ben we go. Actually still side by side, and we choose to back out of it here, just because we're going to lose so much time on the straight if we try to go through sideways like that, and obviously he's at the inside anyway, so not really a point of battling too hard there. Check out this, a really audacious move, but he gets it done. I would say, you know, good move as he gets past Diego. Diego's dropping back quite a bit in this race, so unlike him, maybe it's a crap car. I'll give him the benefit of a doubt, as now it's going to be our turn soon to try to get a move on the organiser, which would be quite good for us, of course. And we've not had a great exit there at all. We kind of ran wide a little bit, but there seems to be a driver who's going a little bit slower up ahead. But again, we're just too far back to make any moves. We've got a lot of space behind us, so we haven't got to worry too much about losing positions. And too wide there. I'm not quite sure what's going on there, but well, I don't know if you could say he's turning in, or yeah, a bit of contact there. So these 2 drivers seem to be having quite a lot of contact this race. Only small contact, but I'm sure things are getting quite heated between the 2 of them, which you will see as we skip a lap later on in this race. Again, it's all bunching up again. So check out the driver in the green, and check out the driver in the black suit there. See, look at that. Oh, some. So he just kind of. I wouldn't say. I don't know if he pushed him out of the way. Or maybe I wouldn't say that, but they are. Yeah, they are not the best of friends right now. That is for sure. As we've gained a couple of places from that, so it's good for us as we try to go down the inside of Ben, but we're just not going to get it done. Around the outside. And again, you're not really going to get the speed from there. As Diego gets back past us, we just have this better speed on the exit, the better kart speed, and we keep that position in front of Diego. And yeah, it's been an okay race. As we on the back straight, and we're just trying to push Ben along a bit, try to get away from the karts behind, and maybe try to go for a move later on in the race if possible. But of course, there's not much time left in this one. As Diego around the outside, he's trying to stick around the outside. It's kind of caught me off guard then, I'm not going to lie, but it's all good. We're both still in the race, no one's crashed out. As we go to head round the final corner for the final time, Diego just tries to stick up the inside. A little bit of a risky one if you ask me, but we keep the position, it's all good, we don't get taken out again. And that's the position for that race. Onto the finals we go. Last heat where we started 22nd. I don't know what we started. It's like some people didn't turn up. But anyway, we finished 17th, so it's not the end of the world. It's some decent points. We made some progress. Overtook some people, including Diego, which I'm quite proud of because you know he's like SRK1, so big dub. And yeah, we'll move on to see where we're starting in the finals, and we'll go from there. So only 3 finals, A, B, and C, in this round due to the grid sizes. So obviously we're in the C final because we're shit. And we need to try to make some positions. So we're starting P8 on the grid, which is about, I'm not sure what overall it is, about 50th overall, something like that. So instantly we are jumped by SRK1 driver now, Sam, as he goes up the inside. And this first lap was quite difficult, as you'll see. We're losing places already. Making a few big lock up there from Sam, something you don't see too often in karting. And we've got passed again by the outside. We're side by side with the driver in the red. I think this gives us a hand indication then to just go past. So we get through on another couple of places, but then straight back as we're going to go 3 wide coming down into this corner. But I've got the inside line, I've got the preferable line here. I should be able to keep both positions as that driver in the black goes very wide. And that's another position gain for us. So we're slipping in right behind Sam now. And hopefully we don't lose any positions on this back straight, so it's vital to get a good exit from that hairpin. Vital to get a good exit as well from this corner, of course. So we're very wide up on the curb, something I haven't been doing much all day. I'm not going to lie, my arms are pretty tired by this point, and I've started to make more mistakes than I had been in the heats. But yeah, all good so far. We've managed to I think we've gained some positions, maybe 1 or 2. As Sam is not waiting around at all to go to the inside of the driver in the blue suit. And we're looking to gain from this, of course, but not yet. As we come down to the second, third corners, flying over the curbs, and look how much this is backed up. So we think about going down the inside, but again, I didn't feel like there was enough room. I really didn't want to risk taking someone out. It's already been a tough day as it is, and up comes the driver in the black suit. He goes up the inside, and we try to close that door as quickly as possible, but we're not able to do that, and we're going to get repassed again maybe, but nope, we've just got the speed on the exit. As long as we can close off that inside, which we do, we've only lost 1 position there instead of 2, so not ideal, but we still have time to get these places back. This is exactly what we're going to try to do for the remainder of this race. But even down this straight, I was doing the kind of human DRS thing, just to try to get as much of a gap as I could for this big straight. You see the driver in front just having a little bit of a moment on his wheel, just sliding around a little bit too much halfway through the corner. And this is all bunched up massively now later on in the lap. And then we've got a driver to our right, we've got drivers going side by side in front. And again, just awful speed on the exit. He just swoops around us with like no issue at all. And he tries to get up the inside of Barry Lewis. I think he maybe was a little bit too late to make that move. As you can see, he just got kind of forced on the curb, on the grass pretty much as well. But now we've lost a huge amount of time to that grid up ahead, and we get passed down the inside again by another driver. And yeah, this race is slowly not turning out to be too great. In my mind, it was a lot better than I thought it was, to be honest. So look at this back and see how much we got past. It's a bit like, oh, I don't remember that. Coming out of this long corner, drive in front, gets a bad line, maybe too much speed in the corner, he loses it all on the exit. So we're going to try to sneak it up the inside. We're definitely alongside enough now, just coming into this long, swooping left-hander. And I don't know why I used so much curb there. Maybe I was a bit worried there wasn't enough room. I didn't want to go into the drive in front. As we get a lovely cut back there, as we just about edge enough forward for the last corner, and that's a position gain. That was a good move. I'm going to give myself some credit for that. That was a nice little cut back. I'm quite proud of that one. So as we cut a bit later on to the lap, we're right behind Lewis now. We're going to try to make this move when we can. We need to get past if we want to continue to make progress in this race. And this is one of the best battles I think I've had all season, maybe ever. We had a really great battle. So just check this battle out. It starts all the way from here, so we're right behind Lewis. We'll try to get a good exit. So pretty level at the moment, but this is where the overtake comes. So again, maybe a little bit too tight on the entry of the corner, and we've got a much better exit. Managed to cut back down into turn one. We're side by side. Lewis is still there. I can't move back across that ideal line, which is, of course, it's going to cost me time, set me off line as well, but we're all right for now. He's still there, so I leave him a bit of room on the right, compromising my corner for the hairpin. And I think he's just there on the left, but we managed to keep it for now. But this is a big mistake from me. I've carried way too much speed, braked way too late. I had a terrible corner. He's up the inside now, coming into this swooping right-hander. And we're going to try to stick it round the outside, which is a very hard thing to do, running onto that rumble strip. He gives us a hand up to apologise. It's all good. Up the inside we go, and we've got that position. What a great little battle that was for half the lap. Yeah, that was fun. That was probably one of the highlights of the day, that battle. So thank you to Barry for having a good, clean, fair race. And I'm not going to lie, I feel like I've had more positive and clean battles with the SR2 kind of AM drivers than I have with some of the pros. So yeah, fair play. As you see, he tries to get back past there, but we managed to keep that place. So yeah, a great little battle we had in this race. I think we're only about halfway through at this point, but not much was going on. So got about a minute left on the clock, about 2 laps left of the race. And we're in I think we're about 7th on the track right now, so 1 place higher than we started. And I did notice that kart number 8 was given a 2-place deduction, so that is that red suit just up ahead in 5th place. So that will promote us to P6, which is a couple of places gained, of course, which is good. That's what we want. But I still felt like we were getting closer and closer to the drivers in front. There wasn't enough time, so unless they battle or someone makes a mistake, wink wink, this is gonna pretty much finish how it is. We're definitely not close enough to the top 3. This is using all the track. We're absolutely trying to maximise everything on this kart as we can. And check out the driver in the blue. So he has a big swapper there. He misses the apex completely. A terrible corner there for the driver. I'm not sure what happened. He's lost so much time, so much speed. And we're right up alongside him now. On the outside of his left-hander, we're going to have to try to go round the outside. And this was one of the best moves I think I've ever pulled with us side by side, heading into the braking zone. There's no contact, hard on the brakes, and we get the move done up to P6 on track and P5 after the penalties. And here's another shot of this overtake. You know, I was pretty happy with this one. This was a good overtake. I give myself some praise, which I don't normally do. But yeah, that was so fun. And this is round the last corner. So here we go, round the last corner we go. It's going to be P6 on track, P5 overall. And yeah, you can hear my voice. I enjoyed that. We had some great battles, some great fun. And yeah, that was a good way to end the day, considering how hard it had been. Handshake to Barry. And yeah, good fun. And a fist bump to Rupert. Hopefully it's all gone to plan. You actually see some onboard footage. But that's it for today. I'm absolutely sweating. That last race was really physical. It was a bit longer. So yeah, I mean, I think we started about 8th, 9th, and we ended up finishing 5th after a penalty in front. So yeah, can't be too unhappy with that. And we pulled off a great move around the outside as well. So it's been a difficult day, but I think that last race was redemption. It seems to be the same thing in most of the rounds. But yeah, thanks for watching. please like and subscribe because it helps out. We're still we're getting closer to 200, so let's keep getting there. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.